What do you say to the ones that they weren't too pleased to hear that you went over there to the White House?
Well, first of all, a prophet is never a prophet to a party. If you're a prophet to a party, you need to do a real reality check.
Yeah.
Because when I look, the prophet was a prophet to a nation. And a prophet speaks to a nation, not for a prophet. Don't speak loud in one season, and then next season they're quiet until 4 years, and then they get their boots on the ground. No. And I think that this begins to start to bring us as the Black church, how we need to be a prophetic institution as a Black church, that we're not a monolithic group. We have people in our churches and our faith and culture that are part of both parties. Members of my church will tell you they've never known how I voted. I've never used my pulpit to begin to tell people how to vote. I have people that vote both parties, and some vote independent, and some vote and put on. So one of my members says, I went and voted Bishop Jordan. I put your name down for president. I said, well, I'm out. You use that moment. But you have people that come, and I think it was more of an opportunity for us to begin to look, now that we have a new president, who am I in this next 4 years? And what is the role that I have to do? Am I to be in a role of just tearing down, or am I to be a role of how can I show up for my community? There are people that got serious needs that are out here. There's some serious things that are being cut, and people with some real concerns. Then how are you going to show up in that 4 years? Are you able to be an Esther? Do Esther stay away from a place because she doesn't like the king, or do she go in a place because of her people? And that's what I think that we're missing as a group, that the world is waiting for us to show up as African Americans. And there are African Americans that are showing up. I'm not saying that there aren't, but more of us needs to show up, because there is room for leadership. And your leadership is needed at this time in the world more so than ever before.